Hello everybody, it is me, Mega Maniacs, here back for another video. And can you believe it, guys? It is the holiest, jolliest season of the year, as you can tell by the goofy little hat. Yes indeed, it is Christmas time. And every year on the Mega Maniacs channel, we do a little Christmas special. And this year is no different. See, in this video we're going to be looking at the goofy, weird, and wacky ways LEGO has celebrated Christmas in the past. And they've done some weird stuff, like a LEGO Advent calendar game. Yeah, that's a thing that exists. Listen, it's kinda crazy, but we'll get to that. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the Mega Maniacs 2023 Christmas Special. Alright, now, before we get to the really goofy stuff, let's start with a pretty silly thing. Well, not as goofy and weird, but, like, it's still pretty goofy and weird. See, there has been quite a few LEGO Christmas short films in the past, but, when I say short films, I mean, like, 2-minute shorts on YouTube, where nothing really happens. So, I figured we won't waste our time talking about every single one of those, because they're kind of boring, nothing interesting really happens. Oh no, one of these stands out. One LEGO Christmas short film, or just film because this is actually really long, stands out above the rest. The LEGO Star Wars Christmas Special. This relatively new Christmas special is, well, quite silly. Overall, this short film is just the most goofy thing I have seen, and probably the most goofy short film I've watched yet, and I did an entire video on short films, which you should go watch that after this video, by the way, because it's a very good video. I put a lot of time and effort into that one, and you should go check it out, if you want to, of course. Now, the LEGO Star Wars Christmas Special, or should I say Life Day Special, it's one of these, takes place after the sequel trilogy. Now, I will not be judging this because it's the sequel trilogy. I honestly don't care. Yes, the sequels are bad and all, but like, no, it's a LEGO Star Wars special. I don't think it matters. The only thing it really shares is like Rey, Finn, and Oscar Isaac are here. It's like, it doesn't really matter too much. I don't care that it's based off the sequels, but whatever. But it's set afterwards while Rey is trying to train Finn, and Rey isn't really having a good. She's not having a good time training Finn. It's not working very well. It's not working. She's kind of failing. She's done everything the Jedi texts are saying, but I guess she just has a skill issue, so it's not working. But they have to put training aside because Life Day is here. They hold a Life Day celebration on the Millennium Falcon. Rey, being upset she has a skill issue, goes to seek out the elders, so she can, actually be better at training Jedi. So she goes in search of this time crystal, which would destroy the Star Wars universe if it was canon, because this time crystal basically allows for multiversal travel. Not just multiversal travel, but time travel. It's one of these. It's one of these. It's one of these time travel stories. Oh goodness. So while the rest of the sequel trilogy gang are celebrating Life Day with Chewbacca's family, because they're back from the Star Wars Holiday Special. Remember that? One of the worst Star Wars projects ever made to date? Yeah, that's here, and they're back. Chewbacca's family is back. It's a nice homage, of course. Of course they had to be here because The original Life Day special had them. It was probably one of the strangest parts of that special. But they're back here. They don't do a lot. They just try to eat porgs, but it's cool they're here. While Ray and BB-8 go on an adventure through time to go learn how to train Jedi. At first it goes fine. They look at some masters and apprentices, and it doesn't go too well. Ray just kind of completely misunderstands everything that's happening here, and I have to think that her stupidity in this short film is the writers poking fun at the sequel trilogy. Usually I'd be like, why is the character so stupid that this plot can even happen? But then I remember it's a Lego show, and the Lego group is not too afraid to make fun of the sequel trilogy. Pretty much the entire Force Awakens game and Skywalker Saga game where you play the sequels, it's pretty much just making fun of those movies, so I have to think this is a bit self-aware on their part, or maybe I'm just going crazy, who knows. But one master and apprentice, one of the masters and apprentices they see, well, it doesn't go so well because they get spotted by none other than Darth Vader and Darth Sidious. Probably the worst people to get spotted by. So then Darth Vader has to go hunt down Rey throughout the multiverse to get the time travel crystal. Yeah, this is a storyline. This is a Star Wars storyline. Not just a Star Wars storyline, a Lego Star Wars storyline. How does this happen? Like, we are watching Darth Vader beat up Rey while traveling through time, and Darth Vader meets Darth Vader while doing this, so there's just two Darth Vaders at one point. Like, what is going on? What is this short film? What's happening? And Rey causes so much of an issue that we have the entire Star Wars universe fighting each other. We have 3 Obi-Wan Kenobis fighting Darth Maul. We have Darth Vader fighting both Han Solos, old and young. We have just an army of stormtroopers, clone troopers, Sith troopers, First Order troopers. Like, the entire Star Wars universe has gathered on Tatooine for one final battle. God, this is so strange. Like, what is happening in this short film? What were the Lego executives smoking that caused this idea to come to fruition? Like, yes, let's just go off the walls with our Christmas special this year. Let's just go completely off the walls. But then it happens. Darth Vader finally beats the crap out of Rey enough and gets the time travel stone, and then returns to Sidious. Now, and also I forgot to mention during this, Luke Skywalker is just there. It's farm boy Luke, so he doesn't know who Darth Vader is, and he's just over there drinking blue milk. But he's here. He's here. Now that Darth Vader and Sidious are in possession of the time crystal, they decide to go to the future to see how Sidious's reign would go in the future, see how they're doing like 20 years from now. And then they realize that things didn't go so well. So they time travel to the days of the First Order and have a word with Kylo Ren, who is here for some reason. They do a little goofy shit chat, and Sidious learns that Darth Vader betrays him and throws him in a reactor shaft. So, obviously, that's not too great. So Sidious ditches Vader and now goes back to the present or the present past, whatever's going on. I don't know what the timeline here is. It's kind of confusing. But they go back to the time of the second Death Star with Kylo Ren to make sure that Vader can't throw him in the reactor shaft, and Sidious can just rule the galaxy forever. But that doesn't go so crazy because Rey somehow manages to use some goofy force abilities to time travel back to the past to go stop Sidious with Luke. So now there's just Rey, Farm Boy Luke, Kylo Ren, Sidious, and Darth Vader, who's still here. I don't know why he didn't just leave him in the future. Just leave him in that alternate timeline and go rule the galaxy in a different one. I don't know, but he had to bring Darth Vader along, I guess. And also, there's another Luke Skywalker and another Darth Vader that show up because, yeah, they're kind of at Endor. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore, okay? This short film is by far the goofiest short film I've ever watched. But at the end of the day, everyone is defeated. Vader finally throws Sidious down the reactor shaft, even though there were so many ways Sidious could have prevented that from happening. I don't know what happened to Kylo Ren. I honestly forget. I think he might have either just died or disintegrated or got... Oh wait, no, he got sent back to the future. That's what happened. He got sent back to the future. Dude, so much is happening in this short film that I forgot what happened to Kylo Ren. That's so goofy. Overall, this short film is just... It's something alright. It's something alright. Okay, so, if you thought that was goofy, if you thought that strange short film was goofy, oh, you don't know what you're in for. Let's talk Advent Calendar, the video game. Now, if you think of a LEGO game, you're probably think like the complete saga, LEGO Batman 2, LEGO Marvel Superheroes. But I think about LEGO Advent Calendar, the game, 2013 edition. This is basically just the original Mario, but with a Jango Fett and a Santa outfit. So the entire premise of this game is Jango Fett is now Santa for some reason, and he has to deliver presents across the galaxy like a goober. And you know, this is quite the game. This is a game I have actually played before. I played it on a library computer once in my life. Don't ask why a library computer. That was just one of the games they had on there. Now, sadly, this game is unplayable now because this game was created in Adobe Flash. RIP Flash, so since Flash is kind of gone, it's hard to track this down and find a playable version anymore since they stopped supporting Adobe Flash. And even when you can find a sort of legit version, the websites are a little too sketchy for me to risk it. I'd rather not get a computer virus, thank you very much. So I'm not gonna risk downloading Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar.exe to my computer. So we're just not gonna do that, you know. We're just not, okay? We're not gonna deal with that. But from the limited footage I could find on YouTube of this game, it's as goofy as I remember. It's just your average 2D side-scroller game, Mario type game, where you have to fight goobers and you could like do platforming. It's a little silly. Out of all of the LEGO games to have seat codes, I didn't think this would be the one. That's something I praised a lot about the LEGO Star Wars 3, the Clone Wars game, with its seat code to unlock Savage Press. Here, however, they have a lot of seat codes where you can play as other characters, which is pretty cool. However, it's like only the characters from the 2013 LEGO Star Wars Advent calendar, like the physical one. So I don't know why LEGO saw their 2013 LEGO Star Wars Advent calendar and needed a poorly made Adobe Flash tie-in game. But here we are. Oh yeah, also, one other thing I forgot to mention about this game. This game is actively speedrun. Yeah, there's an entire speedrun category for LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar 2013. I don't know why. There's like 5 different runs on YouTube, and that's just the one on like the first like 2 scrolls. Like all of the footage of this game I could find on YouTube is just speedruns. I don't know why this is such a popular speedrun category in the LEGO scene, but listen, if any LEGO Star Wars 2013 and Advent Calendar speedrun runners are watching this video, so show me your arts. I would love to. I would love to speedrun it with you if there's an actual you know, if there's an actual playable version of this game out there somewhere that's, you know, legitimate. But if you thought that was the end of the silliness, you thought wrong. Enter our new protagonist, LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, the game, 2014 edition. Yes, because LEGO Star Wars The Advent Calendar 2013 was so popular it needed a sequel, LEGO Star Wars The Advent Calendar 2014. Now, I could only find one footage of this on YouTube and could not find it anywhere else, so excuse me for the extremely laggy footage. This seems to be the only record of this game ever existing, but it's here. It's silly. I don't know why they saw LEGO Star Wars The Advent Calendar 2013 and thought that needed a sequel, but here we are. Now, is there a possibility that there's LEGO Star Wars The Advent Calendar 2015, 16, etc.? Yes, but they have probably been scrubbed from the internet at this point, so if they ever existed. So if there's any LEGO historians watching this video who want to dig up these games, that'd be fun. Get in contact. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. These games are goofy. I wish I could find the playable version and give my first-hand account on these games, but I don't think they exist anymore, to be frank. But yeah, let's move right ahead and move on to the outro, because that's all I really have to say on these goofy games. Thanks for watching this goofy, jolly video. Before you click off though, I have something important to say. I want to thank you guys for 400 subscribers. That's a crazy thing I'm saying, but yes, because of the Monkey Kid video and the Lego Fortnite video, I have now passed 400 subscribers, and we're actually nearing 420 subscribers. Nice. So, that's kind of crazy that just happened. Thank you for the support on those 2 videos. They went crazy. Lego Fortnite video is somehow my most popular video on the channel now. Probably not great, but whatever. I'm not complaining, eh? I do have something planned for a 400 subscriber special, but sadly, it's gonna have to wait till 2024. Early 2024, like first week of 2024, definitely. But it's just because I'm working on this video that you're watching right now and Rewind, which will be out very soon, and I want to make sure those are still good videos and I don't sacrifice one of them to make a 400 subscriber special early. So it's gonna be a little bit, but don't worry, a first video of 2024 will be that special, and I'll talk about that more later, and I'll also talk about more of the goofy stuff going on with the channel more in the Rewind. So yeah, so see you all in the Rewind. Bye bye.